Hey, what's going on, everybody? Caleb here with Roco Gaming. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today what we're going to be talking about is the in-game boss. Now, I'm going to talk just a little bit on the dream world outside, or the head world, whatever you want to call it. But for the most part, what I'm going to be talking about is the inside here. Okay, so as you know, you got to hit the scions so that way the dream people, they don't go flying off into the oblivion because there's no barrier. So, what you're going to be doing is obviously splitting up to 3 teams. But what I want to talk about before I get any deeper into this is I want to talk about, first of all, what loadouts you need for your fire team and for your guardians. I want to talk about sort of the methods on how to do the most DPS possible to the boss. And I want to talk about which style of guardian is more important than any other. Now, you're going to be quite surprised by some of this information, but trust me, after many tries with many different fire teams from my clan, I have found out that this probably is one of the best methods. If you're not extremely good, if you're like, godlike, it doesn't really matter what you use. But if you're first timing, this is probably the best method. So, starting out, what you need for your fire team. You need at least 1 mage. That is not a recommendation. That is a have to. You have to have a mage outside helping out with the 2 people trying to shoot the skulls. So skulls do too much damage and they come in too fast. You can't kill them all. You will die if you don't have a mage out there. So put one out there. Now, you can have a mage inside. You can. It doesn't have to be. We didn't do that tonight in this video that you're watching right now. We didn't have 1 mage, 1 hunter, and 4 titans. So here's what we did. We had the hunter inside just because the 2 titans knew what to do outside a little bit better. But what we did is we just hid back here in this corner, made sure we took as little damage as possible, and then once the boss started doing that, we just made sure we killed him before we died. So you gotta have a mage outside. You do not have to have a hunter. Hunters are not at all needed. It's recommended to have one. They're a little bit better at doing the scions just because they have a little bit better movement, a little bit better jumps, all that stuff. Well, better than a titan. Now, you have to have as many titans as you can possibly get. I would recommend 4. That's what I would recommend because titans can get pretty much the ultimate DPS setup. And that's what I'm going to go into right now. So, when you're doing DPS as a warlock or a hunter, I would recommend the raid rocket, if you have it, the curtain call, or the merciless for your power weapon. Now, for your energy weapon, I would recommend either the cold heart, the Valkadon, if you can get it, because it has about 800 ammo that comes with it, which is very useful for the raid, which you don't have much ammo, or just another good assault rifle if you have one. If you don't have either of those 2, sorry. For your kinetic weapon, I'm going to recommend either the Sweet Business, being number 1. I'm going to recommend the Origin Story, the Forward Path, I think it is called, by the Iron Banner, or the Uriel's Gift. Now, there are some other ones you can substitute in for those, just 3 auto rifles, but it's up to you. Now, the ultimate DPS scenario that I have seen, that I use, and trust me, this is proven and it works, is a Titan with the Sweet Business, the Valkadon, the Raid Rocket, and the Actium War Rig, and the shield. The shield barrier that's going to be the half height one that auto reloads your weapons. So here's how it all comes together. The Actium War Rig reloads your current auto rifle that you're firing. So while you're firing your 99 rounds out of this thing as fast as lightning, your Actium War Rig is throwing 10 more shells in there every few seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Keep sending them in. When you finally do run out of ammo, which you've already shot about almost 2 whole clips at this point, you just duck down behind your barrier, auto reload it, pop back up, and you go right back to shooting. Also, you're going to want to use your raid rockets with that barrier because you can just drop down, come up, drop down, come up, drop down, come up, and shoot over and over and over like you're firing an auto rifle almost. That is going to be the best DPS possibility that I have seen so far in the game. Now, let me tell you why. We were doing this, and the second place person on our team for DPS was typically running around about 600, 700, 800, 900, something like that. I was running typically around 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. I think the highest I got was 1.7. I mean, so having this exact setup, this godlike setup, if I could be honest with you. It's probably the best setup you could possibly wish for. And if you have 3-4 Titans running this exact same setup, this boss is going to be so dead so fast, you won't have time to blink. Now, you're still going to have to do pretty good outside. But the worst run I had, I did about 800-some thousand, and we only had about 30 skulls, because 2 of the people outside died. But trust me, that's the best setup you could possibly have, Titan, with that gear. I'm going to say that again. Titan, plus Sweet Business, plus Raid Rocket, plus Shield Barrier, plus the Actium War Rig. If you can get that combo, you're going to do some damage. Now, as far as doing the part inside, you're going to want one ad helper on the left, one ad helper on the right. And you're going to do that while the people are meleeing the Scions. So the Scion meleeer, he's going to be crouched down behind this wall. And I'm going to pop out here just a second, and I'll show you while I'm taking the time. A little bit further, Cal. Oh, no. Just going back to best. It's right there, right in front of the boss. It'll be right down there below him. You'll see me hiding there in this video. You'll get the picture. So you're going to want to hide in front of there and then just wait and listen for the Scions. The people on the side, and unless you just desperately need help, you need to be as quiet as possible. Because he needs to hear, he needs to get it right. Now, once you get all the Scions down, everybody's back into this room, you're going to start on the platforms. I would say start on either the Chalice and work counterclockwise, or start on the Sun and work clockwise like we did. Just because the Chalice to Sun jump is the longest jump, and it's easier to do it this way. As far as getting everything you need ready before you start the exercises, right before he claps and sends people to the dream world, do not kill the Scions. Do not kill them. They're going to spawn in a whole nother wave of enemies that all the people inside are going to have to fight. So don't do that. As the person meleeing the Scions, you're going to be listening. They're going to say cup, axes, dog, and you're going to say kill Sun, or got Sun, or Sun. You're going to say something like that, so that way they know that's the one you're going to kill. So that way if you're wrong, they can stop you. They can say, no, don't kill that one. Kill cup, whatever. You're also going to want to be able to have good communication with your team. So that way if I'm stuck way over here at the Chalice getting killed, I can say, hey, kill the Sun, kill the Sun, kill the Sun. And he'll know, okay, he needs the Sun dead. So that's just a helpful method. Once you've gone through this 4 times and all Scions are dead, the person killing Scions, he's going to say, live, live, live. Or whatever you want to say, it doesn't matter. But take off to the back right corner of the map, or of the room, whatever. That's going to give you the best coverage for staying away from all the ads, for staying away from Callus's laser beams and all that stuff. So if you stay back there, you'll be fine. Now, you do typically want a Warlock back there. My dog just came in. You do typically want a Warlock back there just because they can keep you from dying to the ground or the atmosphere, whatever. You don't need it. We didn't have it. We just basically made sure that once we got so low, we just killed them. To keep from dying. So that's how we did it. Just for a little recap, fire team, at least 1 mage, no hunters required, as many Titans as possible. For the best possible DPS in the game, Titan, Shield Barrier, Sweet Business, Raid Rocket, Actium War Rig. Everybody else, use either the Sweet Business or the Trace Rifle. Use either the Raid Rocket or the Curtain Call. As far as doing the inside methods go, make sure you're very quiet, make sure you have good communication, and make sure you're, have a good bit of patience, because it is going to take you many, many tries. Guys, if you did like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I could use some help right now. This video took me several hours to put together, as well as 2 attempts recording what I'm talking about right now, because the first time it didn't work. How lovely. Now, I'm about to show you the actual game playthrough that you just watched in the background, but this time I'm going to let you hear it. You're only going to be able to hear me. I have some problems with my audio, but you're only going to be able to hear me. That'll be fine. Enjoy the rest of the video, guys. If you do like it, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. Bye for now. Killing Callus. Killing dog. Killing axes. Killing dog. Survive, boys. I need some cover here. Come on. Cover, you little bitch. Shit, alright. I'm starting it with a rocket just to get it nice and low. Anybody else dying? I'm dying. Take him down, yeah. Alright, rally it, son. Are we ready? Let's fucking do this. No, I just wanted to know. Jump. Jump.
Guardian down.
Alright. Keep firing, keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Alright, get off and wait, get off and wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Run, don't let him shoot you. Alright, now hop on. Jump. Oh shit and dicks. Yeah, thank you, you ever just saved my life. Over there. Oh, thank you. Killing the sun. Killing the sun. Killing the dog. Killing the sun. Alright. Survive, 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 survive. Yeah. Alright, we'll just sit and pepper, sit and pepper. It's honestly easier to guard this far right side over here, but I get some help. I need help. Come on, I need help. I need help. Alright. You're gonna die? Alright. Shit. I got him. Got him? Alright. We're rallying on the sun. Sorry, don't worry about it. Not worried about it. Yeah. Alright, I got barrier. Jump. Jump, 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 jump. 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 Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Shit. Step off. Come on, no, no, no. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Shoot him, everybody shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Shoot the fuck out of him. Come on, we gotta get a shield down, we gotta get a shield down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Leave him, come on. Alright, get him up, get him up, get him up. Was it? Because we just beat the fucking raid.